But if you loved every single part of yourself and accepted all the not so good things about yourself, not so good things, everything's great, right? There's nothing wrong with you ever. But if you loved every part of yourself, like, then would it really matter at all if someone else did not accept you? It wouldn't, right? The reason why we crave acceptance from other people is because we don't fully accept ourselves. Does that make sense? The reason why we crave approval from others is, crave acceptance from other people, because we don't fully accept ourselves. So if we can learn to fully accept ourselves, we don't need it from other people. Is it okay to have it? Absolutely. Do we want to have it? Absolutely. But we don't need it. We don't rely on other people's acceptance if we have the acceptance within ourselves. Kaya, go ahead.
Could that also work with like doubting yourself in certain ways?
Yeah, expand. What do you mean by that?
So, like, for instance, there was this like YouTube video I saw where it was like a test of like human nature, where you tend to sort of like when you see other people making decisions, you tend to go with what you think what they think what the right decision would be rather than what you feel what you know the right decision is. So it was like something stupid, like let's say for instance it was like 30 plus 10 is 40 and everyone was like it's 25, and when the person who knew it was 40, you're like I'll just say it's 25 because everybody else said it was 25. And I think it's like wanting to like fit in more.
Yes, so much. There's actually, I think that's called, there's a term for it. It's called groupthink, where you just go along with what the group thinks, right? Like it could be something simple, like what's 30 plus 10? And everyone's like 45. And you're like they've done actual experiments on that. And you're like 45. And you know it's not right, but you just say 45 because that's what everyone else said. So Kaya, I actually didn't think about that. But yeah, like when it comes to, let's say, a group project or just like anything where maybe there's a group, a crowd of your friends that's doing something that you don't agree with. But like if you're fully confident and like accepting of yourself, you will do what you think is right. Whereas if you aren't, you'll just do whatever the group is doing to try to fit into that group. Right. And I'm not saying at all that it's bad to fit into groups or that it's bad to want to fit in. Like as human beings, we crave belonging. Like we are wired to want to belong, right? That's why we have friends. We want to belong. So there's nothing wrong with that. You can want it, but we need to get to the point where you don't need it. Because if you need acceptance and approval from other people, you'll always be searching for it. You'll always be searching for it, and you'll never find it until you find it in yourself.